This is Optimal Living Daily Relationships, Episode 18, 10 Simple Ways to Strengthen Friendships for a Lifetime by Vishnu with goodlifezen.com. And I'm Joss Marie, the girl who reads to you every single weekday from some of the best relationship blogs on the planet. Welcome back. Today I have a post from Vishnu, who is actually a guest author on goodlifezen.com. Vishnu writes about career, life, and spirituality tips. If you have any favorite authors you'd like us to read from, or topic requests that cover family, parenting, dating, coping with breakups, marriage, you name it, come on over and let us know right at oldpodcast.com. Actually, Optimal Living Daily Relationships is just one of 5 podcasts in our network where we narrate blog posts, like an audiobook or audio blog, for free. Optimal Living Daily covers personal development and minimalism. Optimal Finance Daily covers all things finance. Optimal Health Daily covers health and fitness. And last but not least, Optimal Startup Daily, hosted in part by my amazing husband, Lee Rankinen, covers entrepreneurial and business blogs. If any of these sound of interest to you, just search for Optimal Living Daily from wherever you're listening to this show and hit the subscribe button. And with that, let's hear today's post as we optimize your life. 10 Simple Ways to Strengthen Friendships for a Lifetime by Vishnu with goodlifezen.com. Quote, "A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you've been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow." William Shakespeare. If it wasn't for friends, I would have never survived some of the most difficult moments in my life. When I was going through one of the most challenging and painful events in my life after a divorce, it was friends, old and new, that came to the rescue and saved not only the day, but my sanity. Friends were there to give me advice and a perspective on my life. Friends were there for strength and courage. They were also there for laughter and encouragement. I now realize that friendship is tested during life's tough moments and becomes strengthened when facing and overcoming adversity. While I am not seeking more problems in my life merely for the sake of nurturing friendships, I've found that we can always deepen and strengthen our relationships with others. Here are 10 ways to encourage stronger relationships with your friends. Number 1. Be more conscious of your friendships. Sometimes we are so busy with life and family that we forget that we have friends. We need to be aware that the friends in our lives won't be there forever. Although they may be just a neighbor or classmate today, it doesn't mean they will be tomorrow. Be aware that the people you spend time with as friends is the first step in building stronger relationships. Number 2, don't take friendships for granted. Don't forget that friendship is a choice, not an obligation. If you don't value your friendships, they'll eventually disappear. In today's hectic world, we are constantly on the go. If we ignore our friendships, they drift away until one day we wonder what happened to the people who were so important in our lives. Number 3, see how you can help a friend in trouble. There's no better time to be a great friend than in times of hardship and trouble. You don't have to solve the problem, but you can be a shoulder to lean on, someone to share a meal with, or help with an errand. Often, friends who are experiencing hardship don't reach out for fear of imposing on others. I was fortunate that many of my friends made the effort to reach out to me and ask how they could help. Number 4, find ways to make their lives better. You don't have to reach out to friends only during times of hardship. Find ways to add value to their lives. If they're busy with a project and could use some babysitting time, offer to help. If they work long hours, drop off or pick up their children, run errands, or surprise them with a home-cooked meal. Find ways to help your friends, and they will be truly grateful, but even more appreciative of your thoughtfulness. Number 5, spend time with friends. This may seem like a no-brainer, but when was the last time you spent some quality time with your friends? Again, this goes back to taking friendships for granted in our lives. Understandably, the demands of work or family consume most of our time. Our daily lives may be an endless to-do list, but it is always possible to set aside time for friends. Block off time or a day of the week for friend time. Number 6, communicate with them regularly. In addition to not allocating enough time to spend with friends, lack of communication also affects your friendships. In a world where technology makes it so easy to communicate, reaching out to a friend nowadays requires only a quick text message, brief email, phone call, or visit. Be proactive in keeping in touch, even if it's just to say hello and see how they're doing. Number 7, encourage their dreams. When friends are lost, confused, or seek your advice, listen and help guide them. Many people in life are quick to shoot down someone's dream or passion, but without goals or dreams, our lives become a meaningless existence. Share your passion to inspire others and see what a difference it makes to your life and theirs. If you're seeking to strengthen a friendship, try to provide valuable and constructive advice. Even if you think your friend's ideas are a little out there, help them navigate the pros and cons of their dream without shooting it down. Number 8, make friendship a priority. We spend time on the relationships that matter to us. Never having enough time is not an excuse. When you say you don't have enough time, what it really means is that you don't have enough time for friendship. We are burdened with often too much in our lives, but if friendship is important to you, make it a priority. When you make friendship a priority, you empower yourself to say no to other less important things in your life and elevate the value of friends in your life. Always remember that jobs, issues, and problems come and go. It's always friendships that transcend the routine of daily life. Number 9, overlook their shortcomings. Friends might upset you or anger you because of their characteristics, mannerisms, or behavior. If they are a good long-term friend and you value the relationship, overlook their shortcomings. Regardless of race, color, or creed, people are people. We all have our positive and negative qualities. As difficult as it may be sometimes to overlook an annoying or unpleasant shortcoming, learn to accept it for the sake of your long-term friendship with the person you value. Number 10, limit expectations. Many times when friends anger or upset us, it is usually because of unrealistic expectations. We expect friends to thank us for kind gestures, to call us on our birthdays, or remember our important events. In the real world, however, friends make mistakes and don't always do what you think they should. The easiest way to ruin a friendship is to allow this kind of attitude to get out of hand. Stop expecting people to behave the way you expect. In fact, reducing expectations or demands of friends will reduce potential disappointment in them. Good friends are hard to come by, so value the friendships you do have, and they will last you a lifetime. You just listened to the post titled, 10 Simple Ways to Strengthen Friendships for a Lifetime by Vishnu with goodlifezen.com, who, as I mentioned at the beginning of this post, is actually a guest author on goodlifezen.com. He writes about career, life, and spirituality tips. And again, if you have any suggestions for authors or blogs you'd like to hear, you can reach out to us right at oldpodcast.com. Or if you're interested in material that covers personal development, finance, health, or business startups, check out our other podcasts in the Optimal Living Daily family. Just search for Optimal Living Daily from wherever you're listening to this show and hit the subscribe button for any of them. It's completely free, and we read the content for you, just like an audiobook. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I just want to say thank you for listening to episode 18 of Optimal Living Daily Relationships, and have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.